Thank you and welcome to this tutorial. Today we are going to look at activity attendance in Connect. It is important to note that there are two ways we can record activities in Connect, and that is the activities that are connected or recorded in the activity attendance on the activity attendance bar, and those activities that are recorded on the beneficiary profile. It's very important to note that there are those activities that you will capture them under the activity attendance, that is on the menu bar in Connect, and there are those that you record on beneficiary profile. We shall see all of these activities as things unfold. So activities, just like accounts, they have codes. So quickly, let's peruse through the activities and their codes. It is good to master the codes because that is how Connect interprets activities. So let's go right to the codes. So these are the activities and their codes. So you find that there is this activity called CMA-PD, and this one is used to record activities that that children have participated in community activities. Okay, for example, sanitation and cleanups, that is awareness, and other activities that are community-based activities. Yes, community-based activities. So we use CMA-PD, and then we have TRS-PD. This activity, whenever we plant trees, either at the project or anywhere that the project children plant trees, we record them and with this code TRS-PD. There is this another code that is OUT-PD, and this activity code is for the activity that we have participated in outreach of evangelism or door-to-door or maybe crusades, that we may have participated in. So this is the code that we'll use for crusades, outreach ministries, e.g. evangelism, door-to-door. We shall use this code. Then we have VTR-PD, and this activity code is used to record for the activities for the children who have been participating in vocational training that has been conducted at the ICP. Note that this activity should correspond to the scheduled date for completion of training. Let's say, for example, you have been training the student how to make soap at the project. You record this because of vocational training. You record under VTR-PD. So also, these are vocational training that has been conducted at the center. Not that anything, the skill that you conduct, that is the vocational training that you conduct at the project, should be recorded at VTR-PD. Then we have YDS-DISC. YDS-DISC. So this one is for discipleship. This code is for the youth that are attending discipleship. So it is YDS stands for Youth Development Strategies, right? So this one is for, this code is used to record activities that have activities that are related to discipleship, or the discipleship that is taking place at the project for the youth and for the children. That is you use this code. Then you will also use this code of CPC-PD to record caregivers activity for the caregiver that have been trained on child protection. Okay, so you will use this caregiver that this code to record for the caregiver that have been trained on child protection. So let's go to other codes. We find that we have YDS-ENTR. So you can see this code comes from NTR of entrepreneurship. So this code is used to record the beneficiaries who have attended entrepreneurship training, or they have been supported to initiate a business. Let's say you have supported a child to open a shop, or supported a child to do something, then you record that under YDS and NTR. Then we have YDS-GASP. YDS-GASP, And this is the code that is used to record the students or the children that are participating in talent developments, games and sports. Remember, GASP, this GASP is for games and sports. It's, as you can see, it is coming from games and sports, this one. So this code YDS GASP is used to record the ICP sports, that is friendlies that will take place at the ICPs, that is inter ICPs and other friendlies that we have at the ICPs. So we can also record the cluster sports day, can also record regional sports day and national sports day. That is when they participate in these activities. Then we have YDS hyphen let R. So this is for leadership training. You can see there is this E, the first two letters are being taken. So we have YDS let R. So it is this is activity that that is created when the beneficiaries have participated in a leadership training. And then we have YDS-STAD, and this stands for talent development. That is, remember, this is now soft talents. This one is for soft talents. You can see ST, that is for soft talent. So it is used to capture this code is used to capture soft talents. Let's say you have ICP Talents Day, you have Cluster Talents Day, you have Regional Talents Day and National Talents Day. Soft talents mostly is when we use this code. Remember, there is a difference between YDS GASP and YDS STAD. YDS GASP is for games and sports, and YDS STAD is for soft talents. Kindly note that. So as we finish up, we have CNS-PD, and for CNS-PD is for an activity that is created when you counsel a child. Let's say this child has been maybe going through a certain situation, or maybe you've counseled a child because of a reason A, B, C, D, and then you come and use this code to create an activity that is under the beneficiary. Then you can also use this code DRGPD to indicate, that the child has completed a degree education. Let's say the children who are in the university and they complete the degree education, will create a task or an activity, a task of activity type, milestone, and this one will be under the beneficiary. Then we have the first time saved. This one does not have the code, and also this one does not have the code. But most importantly, we have DISC-PD, and this one is the discipleship of new. So this one is used to capture the activity for the child who have engaged, who is a new believer at the project, and now you have started engaging him or her in discipleship training. So it's good to master these codes that we have looked at, and it's good to know the code by their name and what they do. So go through them and familiarize yourself with them. Go over them. You can write them down so that you can capture them. So let's see how we can apply these codes in Connect next. Okay, so here I have opened Connect, and you can see you have the home menu, the charter. So we shall come here, the activity attendance. Okay, the activity attendance, this one, the activity attendance. And in this activity attendance, I'll click activity attendance, and I'll come to create new attendance. Okay? Create new attendance, this one. You can create new attendance. Remember, I told you there are two kinds of activities. There are activities that we will create under the activity attendance, and the activity that we shall create under the beneficiary. Okay, so this one we are looking at the activity that the general activities that are recorded under the activity attendance. So when you open the activity attendance, you'll come and click create new. Okay, so this one we want to record an activity that our students last Saturday participated in a friendly match with in Sakata Dimba. So I'll first of all, you can see this has opened. The moment you click this activity attendance, it will open this this tab, and this window you click on create new attendance, this one. Okay, So when you create new attendance, you'll see the name of your FCP or the ICP name here. So you select the age group. It's very important to note the age group that participated in that activity. Why? The moment you select this age group here, it will determine the number of beneficiaries the system will show you. Okay, so it's important to know the age group that you are selecting. So for me, I'm selecting 12 to 14 and 15 to 18 and 19 plus, because these are the students that participated in that Sakatadimba friendly. And I will now use this tab to add. You see, when you put it here, you click on this once you have selected. So for selecting, you just select this blue. You can press also Control and select more age groups as I'm doing, or you can select them once like this and then you put it there. Then you come and select another one, you add it there, and then select the third one, you add it there. Okay, so once you have chosen these age groups, it is important that you write the code. You can see this is inactive because you have to choose the code here and fill this place before you can come to this section. So once you have chosen the age groups, you come here and write the code. Like for this one, I'm going to write YDS GASP. Remember, it is sports, games and sports. This one is games and sports because it's the activity that I'm looking at. Remember, we looked at on it here. You can see it is here. It is YDS GASP, and this is for ICP's friendly sports. And you can see that the code is YDS GASP. So once I pick YDS GASP, I'll check the program type. Remember, these students are center-based. And then I'll choose the tutor implementer, and the tutor implementer is the project is the social worker, so it's James. So I'll type James here. Okay, so you pick the person who is in charge of or who went with the students. So for this case, James went with the students out. And activity type, I'll choose co-curricular activity. Remember, this is a co-curricular activity. Okay, if it was cleanup, it could be a service opportunity. If it could be a training, then it could be, for example, for caregivers, it could be caregiver education. But this one is a co-curricular activity. Okay, select co-curricular activity. The date was on Saturday. This one is showing the current date of today, but I want to pick the date of Saturday. So I'll come and click in this play open box, this one, and then I'll select on Saturday, which was date 2. Okay, and then here I'll write my description. Our youth participated in Chapadimba Cup, where they played three matches and four beneficiaries were selected to the regional stage. Okay, so that is my description. You can describe here the way you have seen that for example, you participated in cluster, maybe if it's a friendly, and what were the scores. So here you can also add the four. I just indicated the three matches and 4 beneficiaries were selected to the regional stage. So it was because of it was a selection match. That's why I've indicated like that. So once you do that, you have to click submit. Okay. So once you click submit, like this one, once you click submit, you will come and add beneficiary. This one, add and beneficiaries. Now, when you click this, you are now adding the students who participated in this game. Okay, so I'll add beneficiaries. You'll see it will bring me the list according to the ages I picked. As you can see, I picked age 12 to 14, and the system has brought age 12 to 19 plus. Okay, as you can see, do not bring any other student, just bring that age. So here I'll take Bryson Gambo, Brian Kalu. So I'll choose Bryson Kalu, because Bryson Carlo also plays is the one who the captain of the team. And then I'll choose Hamisi Chai. So I'll go and choose. I'll type. You can this. Okay, let me show you this. So this one will show you the names of all the students who are within that age group you have picked. Let's say you have picked 19 to 18. They'll bring you 15 to 18. It will bring you all the students 15 to 18. So for this has brought me all the students. So instead of going through all this list, just have your list of those who participated and type it here like the way I'm doing. So I'll type another one, Chai. So you'll see it will filter and bring me Chai. Okay. Also Dida attended. Okay. So I'll type here Dida attended the program. So I'll type Dida and it will bring me Dida, results for Dida. Okay. And then I'll bring Chai, Hamisi Chai, and you can see I've selected Hamisi Chai. So once you select all the beneficiaries, you'll see you'll take them, you search them, and then you come and tick them, or you can go through the list, the entire list, as you tick them one by one, which is proving to be quite tiresome. So for you to go quickly, just come to the search button, type the name of the beneficiary, click the name of the beneficiary, that when the beneficiary will have been added, and then you click save beneficiaries. Okay, so you save the beneficiaries. You'll see I selected 3, but I have a list of 11. For just purpose of demonstration, I'll click you have to click attended. You see this one, so attended, so it will click and show that the student attended, and then you save. Okay, so once you save, you are done. You have submitted the activity. And when you come to this, if you want to go back, you can just click this activity attendance, and then you'll see this is our activity that you have created. And when you open it, this is what you'll see. You'll see that this activity was conducted on this particular day. This is the code, and James Berger was the one who was the tutor implementer. Then you'll see that our youth participants Sakatadimba, and you can read the comments and the description of the description of the activity, and then you have the names of those who attended the program. Okay, so let's look at individual activities. We say that it is good to look at individual activities. So in this case, we are going to look at a child called Irene, because we advise the child, Irene Nale. So you search the name of the beneficiary. Remember, I said there are 2 types of activities. Okay, the first activity we are dealing with activity attendance. Okay, activity attendance, and the activity attendance, it is this activity is for general attendance, like YDSDs, YDS NTR, CMA PD -PD. We have YDS -GASP, and many other codes. So those ones are for general activities. That one we put it here. But there are those activities that are specific for the child. You see, they are very specific for one child. Let's say like completion of degree course, like counseling, because you do it one-on-one. Okay, so we'll come and type the name of the child whom we have cancelled. So I'm doing one for the beneficiary. So I'll come and click Irene Nyale, the one we advised, and once it opens like this, so you'll see that this is the page for Irene. So there is one thing that you need to come and do under open activities. Okay, you see here, open activities. So you write new event. Okay, you write new event under open activities. You write new event. I've said, I repeat again, you type here the name of the child. Okay, the time of the child, navigate to that name of the child. Once you are on the name of the child, you'll see the quick links. These are quick links. Okay, these quick links, as we described in the last video, if you watch the video about attendance and class attendance, it gives you quick access to the things that you could have used this scroll bar to get them down here. So it is an easiest way to create something under the child or maybe the ICP profile. So let's use these quick links and navigate to open activities. Okay, it's open activities. So we'll go to open activities, this one, and then navigate to new event. Okay, so I navigate to new events and just a moment, we'll go to new task. Yes, we'll go to new task, not new event, sorry. So we'll go to the new task. We'll create a task, not a new event. We'll create a task, please. So we'll go to open activities and create new task. Good. We'll create a new task. Yes. So you can see the activity type. We'll select. So this one is in this one we have this one. You can choose amongst all these. So you can say this one is a concern. You see these are a concern, and subject you can type now. You can type that code there, CNS hyphen PD. Okay, CNS hyphen PD. Okay, so you type CNS hyphen PD. That's the subject. That means cancelling. Okay, cancelling of this child. And then the date, maybe you this child we cancel him on first. So select the date, and then here is where you describe. Okay, here's when you this is what you describe, and this one you say the child was cancelled on her behaviors behaviors of missing or failing to come to the project, of failing to come on the project, and also about her discipline, okay. So you can describe more what you discuss with her also on the comments, and then the activity source is not compulsory. You put the activity source, and then upper kwa activity completion, you can put that date as the date that you have completed. Then you can now you can either set a reminder or other things, but you just save. Okay, you save, and you can see the task has been saved. And if you come to our, remember, this is an activity in the beneficiary profile when they are taken individually. So you open an activity. It's an open activity in the beneficiary profile. So you have created just an open activity in the beneficiary, an open activity in the beneficiary profile. This is the open activities, okay? And you can see the subject is CNS hyphen PD, and Arinyale, Asheted and Arinyale. So we forgot to do something, and this something is the status. You can see here. So we need to edit. You can edit it, and then we say it is completed. Okay, or maybe if it's in progress, you can also put in progress as you check on the behavior. Okay, the behavior of the child. So if it requires other things, you come and update or create another activity and comment. So those are what all you need to know about activity reporting. So I hope you have learned, and may you have any question, please feel free to write to us under the message box, and we shall respond to you as 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 early as we can. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Thank you.